Hi, I'm Barbara Bertuzzi, BB, here in New Orleans, Louisiana, and it's my privilege and honor today to be here with my inner tribe. And Lorraine is up in, oh my gosh,
British Columbia.
British Columbia. I always want to say Ottawa, and I'm totally wrong, but British Columbia, freezing all the time. But anyway,
Yes.
she's just become a really great mentor and friend and comrade. And today is VE Day. And I said, what is that? I mean, I really didn't know. And so it's Victory Europe Day with the ending of World War II. And she wrote a book. And I said, I want to get your book. I want to read about it. I think history's vital. And she's got them on a shelf. You hold up your book, Lorraine. I'm going to put it on speaker view for a moment. Hold on, guys. Wait a minute. Okay, there's her book that she wrote. And Lorraine, you're just an inspiration. And I just want to say that because, you know, um, there are more octogenarians ever on the planet right now. And you lead the field because you've been one for a couple of years now, just two, but still, I'm going to let you share about first, I think you should share about you. And then I think you should go into your history and read from your book. But you can do it any
Okay.
which way you'd like. And then
Yeah, okay. I'm Lorraine. I was born in Cutknife, Saskatchewan, a small farming community. I received my psychiatric nursing diploma from Saskatchewan Hospital in North Battleford. With two nursing colleagues, we worked in England, Switzerland, and hiked and traveled throughout Europe. On returning, I moved to Regina, Saskatchewan, where I married and raised a family. I worked with Regina Health District and was also involved with many volunteer organizations. And when I was downsizing to go full-time RVing, I decided that with all the little memorabilia that I had in my possession, I'd write a book called Notes and Clippings. And
now, when did you
today,
go to RVing and downsizing? When was that?
and 2011.
Okay. And do you mind how old were you then?
I was in my mid 70s, just
Okay.
before.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks for letting
But
me
I can
interject.
read because this is VE Day, May the 8th, 1945, what I was doing in that, and I'll read from my book. I've got a picture here of a parade in Cutknife where I was in this parade. And May 8th, 1945 was VE Day. I was in grade one and remember going into Cutknife with the class on a cool day to participate in the VE Day parade. Mom dressed me up in the warmest clothes and long brown stockings fastened with garters. During the long walk, one of my garters came undone and letting my stocking slip down to my ankles. I reached under my coat and dress, I was dressed in a dress those days, and helped to hold it up as I walked. I felt humiliated and I was afraid that the spectators would see me in such difficulty. So that was my remembrance of the VE Day.
So you were a part of the parade or you,
Part of the parade. I was going to a one-room school, and all the little schools had to meet in Cutknife. Cutknife was the focal point. It was a little
tell me the year again that this was?
1945,
Okay.
May the 8th.
Okay.
So
Amazing. Lorraine, this is, and your mom was with you? Were all the
no,
parents?
no. Well, they brought us in the 1928 Ford car. I mean, I was the seventh. There were seven in the family, and I was in the middle of the ball. So
That's so great. That's so amazing. And uh, her book is the clippings and the history of what she's gone. Yeah,
notes
yeah.
and clipping. And this was the farm that I lived on. I
Wow.
don't know. And
Yeah.
this, and then there's also newspaper clippings of my European trip that was published in the local paper.
Nice. Oh my God. Did you go for like eighth grade European trip?
I we went for well we were going we left North Battleford and we're going to work 6 months in England. And we hitchhike around for 6 months. We ran out of money, so we found a job in Switzerland in psych nursing, if you please, just hitchhiking, talking to people. We could,
Wow. Wow.
so we worked there for 6 months, and then we went by ship and came back by ship.
Really? So wait, you went out of where?
Well, we flew from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan down to Toronto and then on to Montreal. And we took a ship from Montreal over to England. And when we returned, we took a ship from Holland to Quebec City.
So you went to
Anyway,
Holland, and how many of this was your classmates in the
and
school?
there was three of us. There was Jackie and Marion. We graduated together.
Oh, so this was the after school trip.
No, this after we graduated from psych nursing
Oh, psych nursing. Okay.
in a in
Awesome.
a in a large mental hospital with locked doors and shiny, stinky floors and
Oh my gosh. Now I'm asking people where they were on VE Day in 1945. Anybody else want to chime in? Anybody else know where they were? Um, and then I'll end this recording. I just think it was just fascinating, Lorraine. Thank you so much for sharing that. And
What's the date of VE Day?
May the 8th, today.
May the
May
8th?
8th,
Yeah.
1945.
I was still in my mother's womb. My birthday was June 2nd.
Wonder where your mom was, right?
Right,
She
There
was,
you
right.
go.
she was in Brooklyn.
There you go. There you go. Well,
Mhm.
I just thought this was I'm gonna put it back to, hold on to gallery view. I just thought this was very fascinating enough to get it as a snippet and a clip. I'm ordering Lorraine's book so I can have it. And Lorraine, do you have an email address you want to
Well,
speak out?
you send out emails to us, so
Oh yeah, I can do
just
that.
email me your address
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
all our charges the postage.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds great. Well, thank you guys for listening. If you have history or anything else you want to share, I invite you to record it. Okay, thanks for that.